Hello, and welcome to another episode of Rebekah Does Tarot Card Readings for Your Weekend. Yay! All amateur, all day. Anyways, I'm Rebekah. I am the co-host of the I Have a Strange Story podcast. And like I just said, I'm going to give you a tarot card reading that is completely amateur and just something to get you started for your weekend, to have a good time, or maybe we'll have a bad time. Who knows? But see if it can be relatable to a tarot card. How about that? All right. So anyways, let's just get started. I have been pulling a tarot card for myself every day this week, so hopefully I'm improving on reading these things, but yeah, we'll see. I don't really know about that. Today I got the Moon card, and that means that you're going through a phase? No. That means that to beware of people that are taking advantage of you, and you're entering into a new phase into your life. You're not going through a phase. We're not teenagers anymore, unless you are. Then you're probably going through a phase of some sort. Yeah, so we'll just move on out of that. Anyways, so I hope that you guys had a great last weekend. Let me know if you were able to come up with any questions for my pendulum reading. I do have a question for myself, something that's been weighing on my mind recently, but we'll get into that in a moment. So, being all nice to my cards now again, because I love them, because they're beautiful. Yeah, so that's it. Let's do this. What's your card? It is the bum-ba-da-bum. The Tower! Holy shit! Oh no! It's gonna be a bad weekend. Actually, I don't know that for sure, but this card has a spider on it, so that can't be a good thing. Okay, let's just make one thing straight. Get one thing straight. I don't mind spiders that much, but I don't like them either. Like, I don't want them near me or anything, but I'm not gonna kill it. But anyways, let's just get on to this. So the Tower, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing, but everything that I've heard is like, oh no, the Tower card's coming. That's not a good sign. So let me see what the artist says about this picture here. What this terrible, disgusting insect is going to be. 16, the Tower, is a name that I cannot pronounce. I'm gonna try. Jabba Fofi means giant spider. God damn it, no! So the Tower symbolizes destruction and conflict, and the Jabba Fofi eats humans and lives in the forests that people are often in. What? If that isn't destructive and conflicting, I don't know what is. Okay, here's the thing, people. We need to find out where this spider lives, because I'm never, ever going there. So let me know if you know where the spider lives, because I do not want to get eaten by a spider. Thank you very much. All right, so here we go, the Tower card. We'll just get into it. And I'm sorry. All right. The Tower card. The Tower of Liberation, the Rebuilding, better than before card. Okay, well that doesn't sound bad, except in order to rebuild, something has to crumble to the ground into millions of pieces. Am I right? Yeah, I'm all right. So the Tower, traditionally called the Tower of Destruction, is in fact a sign of freedom from constraints in your life. Okay, all the time. All the time I get this wrong. It refers to an event that is happening at the time of the reading, or an event you know is necessary to clear stagnation, inertia, and restrictions. The card can represent the clearing of actual obstacles in your path that you have been holding, that's been holding you back from fulfilling your potential or happiness. Yes, there will be disruption, but it will give you a far more open, fulfilling future and even a new lifestyle. So that all sounds good. This book always does that. This book is always like, it's not as bad as you think it's going to be. But I feel like I said earlier, in order to be liberated from something, in order to rebuild better than before, you're having to start with something that's shitty to begin with. Am I right? So it sounds like, if you're holding on to a project or a relationship or anything and it's not working for you, then it's time to end that project or relationship. So therefore you can rebuild and move on. And that might be a little difficult to do. Tackling obstacles and starting something new is always difficult, and it's always challenging, it's always scary. You don't know if you're going to make it. How are you going to live without this person who has been treating you like shit your whole life? You'll think, how did I live with that person that's been treating me like shit my whole life, after you get past this obstacle? So things might be difficult right now. You're going to have to get through it, let the piece of shit foundation that you have been working on crumble to the ground. Therefore, you can start anew and rebuild something good for yourself. So that's what I'm getting out of this. The Tower card in everyday world can indicate that a temporary cash flow or debt problem may soon be eased by an unexpected opportunity to make some money or by freeing up your resources. If you've been feeling trapped by your work situation or have been confined at home in a bad relationship, there will be a significant breakthrough, especially if you reach out and seek support you need. So the thing about tarot cards, I feel like, is, and this is with everyday life, is that you need to make your own destiny. This is just a guide. So don't expect something to come along and change things for you. You have to move forward and do them yourself. So it says the only negative aspect of the tower is not learning from the mistakes and building an identical tower in another place and wondering why it falls down again. So learn from your mistakes. That makes sense. That's an everyday life. If you can't learn from your mistakes, you're just going to make them again and again and again. So, I mean, that sounds pretty legit with the Tower card. So things might go kind of shitty this weekend. And you need that to be able to get to something good in your life. So let go of that shit. Not let go, I guess, but get through it. And things will be better on the other side. And you can build something that's better for you, something that complements you, something that helps you. You just have to get through that tough part that you're going through right now. And you have to do it yourself. Nobody else is going to do it for you. That got really deep. So let's move on to the next thing, shall we? So I did have a question for myself for my pendulum, because it's something that's been weighing on my mind for quite some time. It's personal, but I'm going to share it with you. So the question I want to ask my pendulum today is, should I cut my bangs? Yeah. So I have had bangs for most of my adult life, and they've been shorter than this. And I'm thinking, this time I'm going to let them grow out. This time it's going to be the one. But I've been saying that for years. And so this is kind of the longest that they get. And then I get tired of them and I want to cut them because they look stupid, because I get this huge triangle here, and I don't know what to do with them. Sometimes I pull them back at a bobby pin, sometimes I swoop them to the side. So it really just depends on what I'm feeling that day and what I can deal with. But the other day, I went for a hike and I saw this woman with really cute bangs. And I'm like, do I want bangs again? Maybe. So I'm going to ask my pendulum what I should do. So let's establish some yes or no questions, some movements. How are you going to answer me, Pendulum? All right, so we're going to ask a yes question. Is my name Rebekah? It's going back and forth like usual, so that means yes. All right, and let's ask another question. A no question, please. Is my name Lindsay? So it's very still right now. Now it's kind of moving. It's pretty still. So we're going to establish that yes is left to right, and or right to left, whatever, and no is stillness. Okay. Here we go. Moment that will change my life forever, or at least until I get tired of having bangs or not having bangs. Pendulum. Oh, Pendulum. Should I cut my bangs? Oh, it looks like it's saying yes, that I should cut my bangs. I don't know, it's kind of indecisive. It looks like it's moving around and around a little bit. I'm gonna try that one more time. You got, this is happening, Pendulum. This is very important. Make this decision for me. I need you right now. I need you. Pendulum, should I cut my bangs? All right, well, it's going, there we go. So it's moving. So it looks like that's a yes. So next time you see me, my bangs will be cut. I don't know how I'm going to cut them, but they'll be shorter for sure. So anyways, I hope you had fun with that. Oh yes, I have an announcement to make, I guess, of some sorts. So my podcast is doing a giveaway right now, and we are giving away a t-shirt with a illustration that I designed, and a candle that I made, some buttons and some stickers. So if you'd like to enter our contest, visit our Instagram page. It's I Have a Strange Story Podcast. Like the picture, follow us, tag a friend, and repost the picture. Super easy. It's going on until September 6th, and so you got a lot of time to make that decision. If you'd like to win some prizes, then give that a shot. It'd be lots of fun. Anyways, let me know if you got through your tower weekend this weekend, what happened, and if there was any life-changing. You don't have to go into that much detail, actually. That's your business. That is not my business. But let me know if the cards help you at all. How about that? Ta-da! All right. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Until next time. Bye.